Hi everyone, I'm Sandy,
And I'm Stacey.
and we're the Fashion Girls. Okay, so we're back from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. We did our little we started out on Tuesday. We were going to come home Thursday, and then for everybody that didn't hear before, we ran into a little issue. Her new brace that she only has 2 weeks, a bolt broke in it, and we found ourselves Wednesday morning trying to find a place to fix her brace. So it kind of put a nick in our plans of what we wanted to do. So then Stacy said to me, should we try and stay another night? And we do that sometimes. It always happens.
Yeah.
You know, so we stayed an extra night. So, but when the video, I'm putting this actually at the end of our video. So by now you have watched the video, and we hope that you liked our little impromptu video. Please bear with us. It's not perfect. It's the first time we tried it with the video editor program on my computer. So there's going to be little glitches, but we hope that you enjoyed it anyway. Um, so
Because we had so much fun doing it. Especially the ride through the farmlands, the different Amish stops. Even though we've been there before, it's the first time we actually did the ride on our own.
yeah.
So it was a lot of fun. So
What she means right on her own. If you stay anywhere in the Bird in Hand properties, which is the family in the kind of bed and breakfast inns, which are a couple little homes that they have in around the Bird in Hand family Inn. There's Traveler's Rest, and the one we stay at is Amish Country Motel, and I believe family
Country Acres, I
Country
think, is
Acres
owned
is
by
a
them.
campground, which is also
Yeah.
owned by them. So if you stay at any of those properties, you get a little card. We are VIP plus now because we stay throughout the years. If you stay 8 nights, you get $50 off when that eighth ninth is full. Now you don't have to use it when, say, your eighth ninth night when you stay there um, at one of those resorts of theirs. When you stay there, you don't have to use it right at that time. We kept the card. We're going to use the $50 for next time.
And sometimes they have fall, winter, spring specials, and you can use it
And you can
in
use it on top
combination
of the
with that.
special.
So
Sometimes we end up at almost like a free night.
yeah.
Okay. So, you can check into that. 8 nights in Lancaster are very easy to do. That's 2 4-night trips. And there is so much to do in the Lancaster area that it is crazy, totally crazy. We stay in a little town, Amish Country Inn is in a little town called Gordonville. uh, and it's going out toward another, major little resort town called Intercourse, Pennsylvania, which is where they have Kitchen Kettle Village and all that. Okay. We didn't take any footage at Kitchen Kettle Village. No.
No, we didn't.
So, okay, so next time we'll have to cover that and the Strasburg Railroad, which we didn't this time. All right. So what I wanted to tell you is when you check into the hotel, uh, you can take a tour, and it's a farmland tour. It's about 2 hours. It's free. You let them know you can catch their little trolley bus, and it will take you to all of the places. I think there's one, maybe two places we may have skipped on our tour. You can do it yourself, or you could go on the bus tour. If you're there for the first time, the bus tour is very informative. We know a lot, obviously, about the area and the Amish themselves and the different orders and all of that. So, we'll take it because sometimes they change it up a little bit. But if you go into the office, this is the Amish farmland tour map that they will give you. Okay. And we know most of the roads, so we did the tour on our own where most of the stops are that the bus stops on. And on the back of here it tells you the pickup directions and all, it won't stop at all of them, but most of the places that the tour will stop. Okay. And I'll direct to that. Then when you go down to Lancaster, Stacey has a guide.
Yep. And it's full with all kinds of restaurants you can eat at, things to do. There's a
couple coupons in
couple
there.
coupons. There's a new hotel I actually can't wait to check out. It's by the Cartoon Network. That's coming.
That's on Route 30.
Yeah, that's on Route 30. So maybe we'll check that out.
Yeah,
one night.
we'll do a review and check that out at night. They're still still on the working phases. That's going to be a while. Then inside that, there is a bigger map that you get of what I just showed you, the smaller one. It's a bigger map of the whole area where most of your you can find restaurants on here. You can't really, it's too hard to get lost. We go all back in the farmlands. Yes, we put the GPS on. As long as one of the roads take you back to Route 30, you are definitely not going to get lost, okay? But do that. It's a lot of fun. Another thing I can say, please be very careful and very, very respectful of the Amish down there. The Amish ride their horse and buggies along the side of the road. There is a special pathway along all of those roads down there. I would say 95% of those roads that they travel on. And if someone stopped, people have a habit of going around them in their lane where the Amish go with their horse and buggies. Unfortunately, what people don't understand, if there's a car doing that, stopped making a turn, please don't go around them, because what happens a lot of times, people go around them and they're going around them at a pretty fast pace. They see them stop, they'll keep on going, go around them, and they've already ran into the back of a horse and buggy. Amish have been killed, families have been killed because of that fact. So please be more cautious when you're driving in the Lancaster area, because a lot of the Amish try to keep off the main highways if they can, but a lot of times it's impossible. They do business, they have business practices. If you want to learn more about the different Amish orders down there, you can go on Lancaster.com. There's lots of information out there on the web about the Amish, and especially punch it in for Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Those farmlands that I said that we drove around in, a lot out there is called the Old Order Amish, and they are true to the Amish community. They are, there's a lot of older men and women that belong to the Old Order. They're much more stricter in what they can use in their home as far as appliances. There's no, a lot of them don't have electricity. Some use the lanterns yet. And then the New Order Amish, they're also a little more lenient. They have everything's with compressed air or propane or something like that. They're not allowed electricity in their homes. Now and then there's another order called the Mennonites. The Mennonites are a little more newer pace. So, I'm not going to go through all that. Maybe someday we'll do a video on that, but you can look it up, okay? Because there is a lot of information. The only thing that when you saw, and I had said quite a few times in a lot of the clips that we've done for the video, we don't take a lot of pictures of the Amish because it's respectful. We're being respectful. They don't like their pictures taken. That goes under their category of vanity. That's why the women wear the bonnets on their heads, no makeup. It's not nice. It goes against their religion. That's vanity. So that's why a lot of them don't like their pictures taken or video taken. So we did some, as long as, and then some of them have businesses, and some of them, if they say it's okay to take a picture, if you have their permission, go right ahead. But I just don't like doing that without their permission. We've been with them for so long there that we don't do that.
And a little savings tip here, because I'm all about saving money. Every year, we get the Lehigh Valley, Lancaster, and York entertainment book. Now it's on sale for $12. I don't know if you'll be able to see it.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to see it on our phone.
But
there's actually an app that you pay for it. It's not free. And I will try and post the link to the or the name of the app that you can download.
our favorite restaurants were on there. Hershey Farm and Restaurant. The you can get a lunch or dinner buffet, buy one get one free. So that's like a $20 savings right there. So that literally pays for the book. And my favorite restaurant, the Good and Plenty, is on there. Again, buy one get one free entree.
Yeah.
Those two restaurants alone pay for that book.
I think what we'll do when we get a chance. Right now, I'm gearing up for, as you know, I am a soap maker. My business is Farm Country Soap. Besides taking care of her, I have the soap business on the side. Now I have a huge show coming up next week. So this week, we're going to try and do a couple videos and release them a little bit this week, because I still have a lot to finish up. So if you don't see a whole, lot of this, I'm going to try and keep like a video a day to post, until I get this, everything made that I need to get made for this craft show. So, and another thing, we didn't take video, obviously, of the Good and Plenty where we ate, or the Bird and Hanyon restaurant that we ate at. Again, I
That's
don't
another restaurant we
don't take a lot of video inside there because of the fact there are a lot of Amish that work in these restaurants. As in the video you see, we did take of Texas Roadhouse, which is a chain. So we don't take a lot of video in some of these other restaurants that are ran by Amish or owned by Amish families because of that fact. I don't think it's respectful. If you happen to catch some on a video, that's totally different. But please, again, don't put the camera right at them that they know that you're taking video, because a lot of them will if they see you with a camera, they'll put their heads down. Please respect them. And something cute I'd like to show you. There's a place in there where we get root beer and soft pretzels. It's called the Country Roadside Stand. And this is something Stacey bought me and her. These are handmade little change purses. It's material. And of course, it has the horse and buggy and the mill or covered bridge. I'm sorry, where we live, we have a lot of covered bridges like these. And obviously, the other side is kind of, upside down, but this is the right way. Has the zipper. You open it up, and it has, you can tell it's handmade. Has the very simple, they have the foot pedal machines, sewing machines. This may have been made by a Mennonite, which uses a little more they can use electricity, because I see there is a zigzag stitch. So it could have been, but these are handmade. Okay. And I think she paid like $6.95 a piece for these. And we thought they were like just adorable. I'll show you a better picture. And they're so cute. Put an extra key in there or whatever in your purse. I'm always digging for things.
Like the wallet had they had other things like wallets, purses. They had their own zipper pulls on them.
You
they were really cute,
definitely tell they're handmade. We've been there enough. Okay.
Yep.
So that's all we'd like to say about Lancaster. We had a blast. The weather was wonderful. We'll do a video. We did shopping. They have tons of outlets down there. There's Tangier outlets and there's Rockvale Square outlets. We did some shopping, and we will do what we call a Lancaster shopping haul. We went shoe shopping, so we did some shopping at Rack Room Shoes. We went to Lane Bryant. We did, so we got stuff from all over. cheap. Believe me. When you hear it's outlets. Anybody that's been at outlets know that. So we will do an extra video on that. So I'm not going to keep this much longer because this is going to be added onto the video, and I don't want the video to be really, really long. But we just wanted to do a recap of the last couple days, where we've been and what we did. And it's nice just to sit there and relax. And it's kind of like we've been there for so long, it really feels like home to us. Um, you could have the most stressful kind of week and go down there, and it would have been fine for us, but we always have some kind of little glitch. But it does feel like home for us when we want to get away. We get really stressed for a couple of days. That's kind of our go-to place. Okay, and quilts. If you're a quilt lover, you definitely have to get to some of the quilt shops down there.
Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. Amish make the most wonderful quilts. There are a lot of quilt makers out there, and I know quite a few around me that are not of the Amish community, and they make wonderful quilts. So if you know anyone that makes quilts, learn the art of doing it. I do little table runners, but if you're ever down Lancaster, in the Lancaster area, please, please, please check all the quilts and everything out down there. And the ladies are wonderful to talk to. Okay, so that's it on our little Lancaster tour, and a little bit about the story about what we did. And so we hope you liked the video. I know the video will probably be about 40, maybe 45 minutes long. I'm sorry, you know me, we're long-winded. So we just want to touch a little bit on some of the things that we did. So I hope you enjoyed for the first time watching our very first video that I put together. And yes, there's a lot of little mistakes, so we apologize, but we hope you enjoy our first little trip. Okay, so we'll see you next time on our Fashion Girls, the Fashion Girls travel trips. Okay, so that's our little
Fashion Girls on tour.
the Fashion Girls on tour. Okay. All right. So talk to you soon. Hope you enjoyed the video. And we just gave you a little bit of information if you ever want to take a ride to Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Okay. So I'm Sandy.
And I'm Stacey.
And we're the Fashion Girls. All right. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.